all. This is Marcie. I'm one of the team lead dietitians here at TLB Nutrition Therapy. And today I'm going to be talking about the Adult ARFID Support Group that I lead once a week. So I've been leading this group for a couple years now, and we really wanted to start hosting these ARFID support groups because we saw a need for it in the community. We felt we wanted and needed to create a space for individuals struggling with ARFID to come together and find community and support. And what I've heard from a lot of my clients that struggle with ARFID and also folks in the group is that they don't know anyone in their lives that has ARFID. And so it's been a really great way for folks to find community. And I just wanted to share some of the feedback I've received from past and current group members. So someone shared it, the group has been foundational to their treatment. Someone else said that it feels like a family. And another person said the group was a great support during an uncertain time. So it's been wonderful to receive that positive feedback. And I agree, it feels like a very tight-knit, welcoming, supportive group. And it's just been a joy to lead and to get to know everyone that joins. So the basic group info, it's every Thursday at 12:15 p.m. Central Time for 1 hour. And this is for adults 18 and up. I do also lead a teen and young adult support group, which I'll have another video on. But sometimes we've had young adults start in one group and then try out at the other group and find that it feels like a better fit. And so that is totally an option. So if you're in that young adult, kind of age, you can definitely talk to us and we can help, recommend what might be the best fit. But open to anyone 18 and up. We are able to include folks from all 50 states in the support groups, which is really awesome. And then we do accept insurance for our groups and can take private pay and sliding scale as well. And all of the insurances we accept are listed on the TLB website. So what to expect? Anytime we have a new person join the group, we're always going to review the group rules and guidelines so everyone knows what to expect within the group to keep it as safe and inclusive as possible. And then I'll have everyone go around and introduce themselves. So I'll request that everyone shares their name and pronouns, and then optional information that folks often share, their experience with ARFID, maybe what they do for work or school or anything like that. Maybe about their pets, their family, interests, hobbies, all of that is welcome. And then from there, I open up the floor. It is an open process group. So usually someone will kind of start off asking a question or bringing in a topic, and then the conversation just goes from there. But sometimes they do bring in questions or prompts if needed. We also always check in with everyone at the beginning of groups. So any highs or lows, that could be about ARFID, food, or anything in life. So just to kind of see how everyone's doing. Some of the topics that might get brought up in group are if anyone has something that happened with food recently they want to talk about, maybe something they want to celebrate or something that was challenging. We talk a lot about social situations, so going out to restaurants or eating with family, travel, work meals, things like that. We also talk about, grocery shopping, meal planning, cooking, and then bigger themes as well, like what does recovery mean to you, or what does that look like with ARFID? How do I navigate other health struggles while also navigating ARFID? So really a lot of different things that contribute to a really robust conversation in the groups. I think sometimes folks might think that they might have to do exposures in the group or try new foods in the group, and that is not the case. So we've never done exposures and don't plan on it. That is something that we do talk about. So maybe people's feelings about the exposures or experiences they've had, but we do not, facilitate that in any way. Some folks might eat during the group, so it is during a lot of people's lunchtime. So I've had folks, eat while, groups happening, which is always welcome and fine. Or maybe they'll turn their camera off for a few minutes and then turn the camera back on when they're done. So that is totally fine, but it's very casual and whatever is most comfortable for the person. Um, and then participation options. So, we kind of just let the conversation flow and people will kind of chime in with a question or feedback or answer. They might use the raise your hand function. Other folks might prefer to listen a bit more. Um, for anyone that's joined the group, if it's feeling hard to kind of jump in or ask a question, I'm always happy to chat with them one-on-one on, the best way to facilitate their participation. We do also have a anonymous question form that will be a part of group. So during the group, or at any time. Group members can drop a question in there if they don't feel comfortable asking out loud, and then I'll read that and we'll kind of go from there. So there's many different ways to participate. And then I'm always open to feedback. I tell that to my group members, if something happened that, didn't feel good or they had a question, I want to keep this space as inclusive as and welcoming as possible. So I'm always open to feedback, so I can continue doing a good job of facilitating the group. So I hope this video was helpful. If you're interested in joining this group, you'll complete the interest form on the website and then schedule an intro call with Tina and go from there. But yeah, I hope to see you in group soon and have a good rest of your day.